Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just filming another video for you guys today. I figured I'll do a video around some tips to help you guys save money around fuel and your grocery bill. So I've got a few dot points written down, but I'll go through each point in more detail with you as we proceed with the video. So we'll start off with fuel. Number one is never let your tank run low. The reason why I've said this is because you never want to put yourself in a position where you're forced to pay petrol at a premium price because you don't have enough petrol to either wait a few more days for a better price or go to another petrol station. I never let my tank run lower than a quarter of a tank for that reason. Tip two. Take notice of what day of the week petrol is cheapest. So for me, usually on a Tuesday, the fuel is cheapest out of the 7 days. However, you'll have to see what days are cheapest for you in your area because I know that changes depending on what area you are in. Number three, use apps to help locate cheaper fuel prices. So for example, New South Wales Fuel Check app, that's free to download. And what it does is it uses your location to see what the fuel prices are like in your area, and it normally locates like the cheapest ones for you. And number four is use the 7-Eleven app. The 7-Eleven app is free to download and it allows you to lock in your petrol price for 7 days. Also, on your 7th visit, you get some type of reward. So it depends on the month, but sometimes you might get a free drink, a free chocolate, a free donut. It really depends on what it is. So the 7th visit, you get something for free. Also, I think they do reward points as well if you're buying stuff from the petrol station, but I never buy any like goods from the petrol station because it's usually quite expensive. Like I wouldn't go buy bread or anything at a petrol station unless I'm like camping and there's no shops nearby and I'm forced to. But that's another thing to note. I usually only go to 7-Eleven for petrol to lock in my fuel prices, and getting that bonus freebie on the 7th visit is also another bonus. Number five, use fuel discount coupons. So that's normally at the bottom of your Coles and Woolworths receipt. I mean, it's only a 4-cent discount, but a small discount is better than no discount, especially with these crazy fuel prices. I mean, I had to pour petrol, I think last week, and it was $2.40 a litre in Sydney. I did pour the premium 98, but that's because my car needs it. So yeah, I copped a pretty big bill for my fuel that week. So I'll move on to the grocery tips. One, shop according to specials. So the New South Wales catalogue for Coles and Woolies is released on a Monday at 5 p.m. every week. However, the new prices are effective on a Wednesday. This might be different for you, so just check your catalogue. But I know for me, the new catalogue is effective on a Wednesday, and then the fresh food specials are effective on a Friday for me. And number two, so I check the online catalog when doing my shopping list before going in store. So I'll write down a list of everything I need, and most of the time it's everything that's on special. I do like to shop in store because in store there are markdowns and sometimes there are additional specials that aren't in the catalog. So for example, a few weeks back, I went into the store and I saw pineapples were fresh. There was nothing wrong with them. They were, I think, 80 or 90 cents, when online was $2.90. And then when I went out to the register and I scanned it, it still came up as $2.90. And then I told the lady, oh, I saw this for 90 cents. And then she got someone to go do the price check and she saw it was 90 cents. So I ended up getting that pineapple for free anyways because they made an error with the pricing. But sometimes there are specials in store that won't be available online. So takeaway note for that one would be when you're doing your shopping list, look at what's on special. Which leads to number three, I plan my meals according to what's on special. So what veggies are on special, what proteins are on special, whatever is on special, essentially, I will come up with a meal plan according to that. Number four, take advantage of your reward points. So I know for Coles, Flybuys, they sometimes offer a 4-week grocery shop challenge, and then you get 10,000 bonus points after your 4th shop. 10,000 bonus points converts to $50. So that's quite a bit of money, guys. And all you got to do is shop at Coles for 4 weeks in a row. So, say for example, if you're spending $35 a week at Coles and they make you spend $40 or $50 a week for 4 weeks in a row to get the $50 to get the 10,000 bonus points, which equates to $50. What I tend to do is one, I'll stock up on items in my pantry or my freezer during that shop. And then after the 4 weeks, when I've gotten my points, I might not shop for the next 2 to 3 weeks because I have enough food to last me. I tend to stock up during those 4 week challenges because it's not very often where you will get that 4 week challenge. You might get it once every 6 to 9 weeks, but it's not something that you'll get every single week. So take advantage of it when you do get those offers. If the spend is way too much for you, then just have a break from using your Flybuys or Woolworths Rewards card, because Coles will notice if you stop spending, they will send you new offers and they might lower the spend amount. So I think one time they sent me an offer for spending $70 a week for 4 weeks in a row to get 10,000 bonus points, and $70 a week is too much for me. I mean, it's just me. So I skipped out on that offer, and then I think 4 weeks later they sent me an offer where their request was to spend $50 for 4 weeks in a row to get 10,000 bonus points, and that one I did snap up. So takeaway note is bulk up your pantry and your freezer when you've got those offers, provided it's within a reasonable budget range for you. I mean, I know some people, they get an offer where you spend $120 a week for 4 weeks to get the 10,000 bonus points. And that's something I definitely would not do because it's just me. I'm a single household. So that would be a total waste of money because you don't want to get to a point where you're just spending heaps of money to get points. However, if there's a family or 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever it is, or 3 and they might eat more, then yeah, it's probably worthwhile for you to do. But for me as a single household, spending $120 a week for 4 weeks in a row to get 10,000 bonus points isn't worth it. Number 5, stay away from impulse purchases. So the snacking aisle is dangerous, guys. Don't go into the snacking aisle at all if you don't intend on buying anything, because I guarantee you, if you go into that aisle, you're going to come out with something. And snacks rack up your grocery bills by quite a bit if you're not on top of it. So when I'm in store, I don't go into the snack aisle at all unless I have some type of snack written down on my list. So I have a budget for how much I can spend on snacks per month. Generally, I only buy the snacks when it's half price as well. That being said, you don't want to go nuts and just buy heaps of snacks because it's half price. Because 1, it's not healthy. 2, snacks aren't essential. But 3, you don't want to completely deprive yourself from snacks. So buying snacks every now and then is okay. But just make sure it's a planned purchase and not an impulse purchase. So remove yourself from the temptation. If it's not on the list, don't bother going in the snack aisle at all. Number 6, keep a record of sale items for tracking purposes. So an example would be the Nescafe, the pack where it's got like 10 sachets in it. I think it's $7. And I've never paid full price for that because I know that Nescafe, those 10-pack sachets, they go on sale very often for half price as well. So I always pay half price for that. I've gotten it written down. If it's not half price, then I won't purchase it because I know it's bound to be half price at some point. They normally go on half price probably every 3 to 4 weeks, I would say. So keep a list of items that always go on sale. That way you're able to track it and maintain your stock, so you rarely ever need to pay full price for something like that. The Nescafe was just an example. There's heaps of other items that go on sale as well. So just keep a note of the sale rotations. Number 7, eat fruit and vegetable that's in season. So that's probably a self-explanatory one, but it's really important. For example, I remember when oranges were in season, they were, I think, $1.99 a kilo at Coles and Woolies. I mean, I've even seen them on sale for 70 cents at the fruit shop. But it really depends, because sometimes the fruit shop's not cheaper than Coles and Woolies. So again, it's hit and miss. But right now, Coles and Woolies are selling oranges for $8 a kilo where I am, because it's not in season. But we're about to go into season quite soon, so I expect the oranges to go down a little bit. So yeah, eat fruit and veg that are in season. Number 8, compare your fresh and frozen fruit and veg. So things like carrot, they are often cheaper for you to buy when you're purchasing it fresh, because I'm not 100% sure because I can't remember, but I think if you're buying fresh carrots, it's normally $1.99 a kilo at Coles and Woolies, but if you're buying it frozen, it's $4 a kilo. And sometimes Coles and Woolies will have carrots on sale as well for $1 or $1.50 a kilo. So things like that you'll need to compare. Frozen isn't always cheaper. However, things like peas and corn, that's often cheaper frozen. And broccoli, that's most of the time cheaper frozen as well. But when it's in season, broccoli is cheaper to buy fresh. So that's why I've got that down as my number 8. So compare your fresh and frozen options. So guys, those are my tips, and hopefully they are helpful for you guys. Please drop a comment down below and let me know if there are any other tips that you find are helping you cut back on your bill for your fuel or your groceries, or even drop down a comment and let me know if you're utilizing one of these tips that I've already gone through. I'd love to hear some comments from you guys. So please do drop a comment and hit the like button for me, because it really helps me out, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So I post videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Lately, I've been doing 3 videos a week though, so you might get a bonus video on the weekend every now and then as well. But I guarantee you'll at least get 2 videos a week every Tuesday and Thursday. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.